Fake Kung Fu Masters of China by Wani. Now, I can give a little expertise on my martial arts skills. Ah. So yeah, there definitely are. There was that sort of like generation of martial artists that did like non-practical kung fu and stuff like that. Like just like the era of like fake gurus like martial arts that have told you like all kinds of like deadly secrets and they're just marketing and stuff. So yeah, this is so yes. Let's have some fun.
Have you ever wanted to learn Chinese martial arts to fend for your life? Well, if it doesn't look like this, then don't even try, because you won't even come close to understanding the true intricacies of Kung Fu. If you spent more than 5 minutes on social media, you've definitely seen those clips of unks splitting bricks with their bare hands. Or a kung fu master who says he's been cultivating chi for the past 40 years, just to get slimed by an MMA hobbyist. Now here's a
Woo!
quick
I know there was one fellow that was going all up and down China challenging like kung fu masters to like fights to say, "Look, we're gonna put your skill to the test." So he would absolutely rip their heads off, and like I think his name was Yu Xiaodong, and he was just like absolutely like smashing people like left and right. And they call him like the Mad Dog or something like that. I believe there's like a documentary out on him. I think from Vice or something like that. But yeah, he has been like kicking butt. Like the guy was been like kicking some serious butt. And just like been just dropping people left and right. But yes, there's a no touch knockout. It's just like, oh my god. But they get exposed all the time.
example. Liu Longquan, he claimed descent from legendary healer Hua Tuo, master of internal energy, and the ability to knock people down without touching them. According
Yeah,
to
no
him,
touch
because he
knockout.
can't find any opponents, his daily routine consists of beating his students. But he even went further. Liu said his power wasn't even martial arts at all. It was psychic energy, cultivated from years of chanting and meditation. Essentially, bro thought he was built different. Until he challenged a Japanese bodybuilder.
Wait, 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 wait.
He collapsed immediately,
Just, just absolutely murder them.
losing several teeth. No chi, no psychic
Yeesh.
shield. It's clear
No
his powers
teeth.
only worked on actors, stage performers, and television audiences. But against a real opponent, better start praying. So, how did it get this bad? Well, if fake martial arts masters had a tier list, Ma Baoguo is an S tier. One of the biggest kung fu masters at the time. Ma introduced himself as the master of Henyuan Xingyi Tai Chi, the ultimate fusion of Tai Chi, Xingyi, and Bagua, the creator of the new infamous technique, Lightning 5 Whips. He's trying to power scale above Goku at this point. But there
Or trying to have some sick dance moves.
was one issue. For a man claiming unbeatable combat power, nobody has ever seen him fight. And that all changed when Mao Baoguo entered the ring with Wang Qingmin, an amateur fighter, not a professional one. He was just a guy who trains and spars. And what happened next became internet history. Within 30 seconds, Mao was knocked down 3 times. Let that sink in. 30 seconds. No lightning, no 5 whips, just punches.
Hold up. Let's see. Oh, he. Hold up. Let's look at
Just
it again.
punches.
Boom. Just ran. He blocked it with his face. Boom. Alright, let's keep saying. Bam. Yeah, just got dropped, bro. Just hang it up, brother. Just hang it up.
He's just not in the right state of mind right now.
What was that kick? It's like he was like, he just step into it. It's like, wow.
The look of a man realizing
I hope he wore a mouth guard and bit down when he got cracked, because that was game over.
internal energy does not pay rent. Now, this entire thing blew up, especially with Ma's copium arc here. After getting absolutely cooked, Ma Baoguo didn't say, I lost. I underestimated him. Maybe I should train differently. No. He said he was protecting the young man. He deliberately chose not to counterattack.
What?
His opponent lacked martial ethics. What a saint. You should be happy that he didn't use his gravitational pull again.
No, he just ripped your head off. He just ripped your head off and went super viral with ripping your head off. Yeah, that's copium.
Against you.
我呢，对那不该说的，为啥当时我手没有劲，手抬不起来？为什么？我想不通。幽默，摸进去，然后在那个引你刺激你，什么你肯定是让别人也暗算。
Somebody poisoned me.
哦，你觉得是
有人当为，
没有证据吗？这个
没有证据，所以你不能
I
说。
approve. I can't say it. Come on now. You got beat. Come on now. You got beat. It's okay. It's okay. You got beat. Like I've had some doozies of sparring like that. I got slapped around a little bit, but right there, you just got beat. With no excuses. Like I've even like been be vulnerable. And say like I've been like very upset with myself like when I don't have a good day sparring, and you got beat. That's all there is to it. Gotta take your L's, man. That's just how the martial arts stuff works.
这种私下的朋友呢，再给我谈谈。
And netizens responded with zero mercy. He was crowned the godfather of kung foolery. You see, at this point, any normal person would just disappear. Ma Baoguo, he doubled down. A few months later, Ma released a new promotional video. This time he was fighting a British amateur boxing champion. The message was clear. See, I still got it. I'm still in my prime. Y'all are talking nonsense. Except people later found out that the champion was paid to lose. Straight up, like the fight was scripted and it was all for promotional material. And after all that hate, he finally announced his retirement from the martial arts world. It looked like the end of the story for Ma Baoguo. Maybe he finally moved to a rural town in Chongqing. But early this year, Ma Baoguo made a comeback. Not as a fighter, but as a nightclub dancer. These clubs were paying him around 100 to 200,000 yuan per appearance. What does he do? He performs his signature Lightning 5 whips. But now,
Yeah, I was just joking about sick moves on the dance floor, but he actually did it. That's awesome.
as a dance. You know, maybe this is where all martial artists end up eventually.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't even have the fundamentals down. You see, like, it just lacks soul, and until you can truly grasp the essence of the 5-strike lightning technique, you know, don't even bother to make a fool out of yourself. And he also sells merch on live streams.
Because of course he does. Hey, get your bag, homie.
Now, the media still calls him a fraud, but netizens, they call him a nightclub legend. Bro went from fake master to public humiliation to getting cancelled and ended up spamming emotes as a career. Ma says he has put the past behind him and is now leading a peaceful life. Well, he didn't defeat his haters. Instead, he turned them into his customers. Now, this kind of affected everyone
Hey.
because Ma's collapse didn't just embarrass himself. It pretty much embarrassed the entire martial arts ecosystem. Soon after, the Chinese Sports Administration
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
issued official notices of extermination, calling for a ban of self-proclaimed masters, cracking down on false advertising, and prohibiting unauthorized fights. Essentially, they're just saying, these clowns are a disgrace to the image of Chinese martial arts. But you can't stop them all. Their spiritual awakenings are way too powerful for you mere mortals. Take Yan Fang, a Tai Chi practitioner in Hainan, China. She waves her hands and people fall backwards like they just got struck by invisible lightning. She called it electric shock Tai Chi, essentially thunder breathing. I felt it through the screen. I feel like it's made me even
Right?
more Chinese.
Look here. to just really sell it. Just really sell it.
It hit him so hard he went for a sprint.
I know in Wing Chun, yeah, there was a here you. Well, I don't know if it's a drill or not, but I've done this a couple times with a partner, where you'll get up and you'll here, and you'll have your wrist lock right here. It's kind of like get that loose fluid motion, push off or something like that. I don't know if I was correct. I don't know if I did it correctly, but I've done this, but I say like that. But I don't think that was it. Yeah. That's just going. That's just going full ham. That's just me acting goofy, just to get a laugh.
So how do you just laugh? He just went home. Fierce opponent. He's going for round 2. He's also going home.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought she was about to puke on her. So why do fake masters keep existing? 1. Traditional art does not equal combat sports. This is the part that a lot of people always miss. A lot of traditional Chinese martial arts prioritize health, emphasize philosophy, and focus on choreography and form. Much different from like
Oh yeah, definitely. There's like a difference between like there's actual practical fighting, and then just like looking cool and doing like cool flips and kicks and stuff like that.
modern combat sports where you get right hook to the face. Because Tai Chi trained for health will not survive against MMA trained for violence. So these disasters happen when a teacher who's never sparred claims combat supremacy over others, rejects modern training, and calls punches low-level external force. That's how you get cooked within 30 seconds. 2, there is serious money in this. Let's not be naive.
Yeah, there are a lot of I'll give you an example of Count Dante. There's a lot of people, if you know who I'm talking about, he was a guy that marketed his the dim mak technique. Even though this is probably he's probably talking about is modern, I'm pretty sure it's been going around for ages now. Where with Count Dante, he marketed his dim mak technique, so that's not real. He marketed them in back to comic books, and also he had a lot of people that that was. I think he ran a video store. He had a salon. It's pretty easy to put flies in the hands of people like Dim Mak. Heck, he even tried to challenge the prime Muhammad Ali, which is insane to do. But I also believe that he was know that he was doing that because he did Dim Mak and stuff like that because he really wanted to make martial arts accessible to people because because he didn't like that the American Karate Association was trying to bar him from teaching students of color, teaching black students and stuff like that. But yeah, he's not wrong. There's a lot of money in doing fake martial arts mastery.
Fake masters exist because they pay well. They sell seminars, online courses, internal energy manuals, and of course, miracle medicines. Ma Baoguo's lightning whip wasn't just for jokes. Okay, it was a product. And Yan Fang's classes generated huge amounts of income from community elders. In rural areas especially, people want shortcuts to self-defense and they want spiritual health. They respect ancient tradition there, so when someone claims ancient wisdom, they listen. Number 3, cultural protection. Here's the uncomfortable truth. When frauds wrap themselves in traditional culture, exposing them becomes political. Local officials don't want scandals, cultural embarrassment, or humiliation. So sometimes it's easier just to ignore the frauds and just save face. But not all heroes wear capes, which brings us to the man who refused to shut up. Su Xiaodong.
Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, that's the guy. Yes.
Named the Mad Dog. Without him, most of these stories wouldn't even have been exposed. Now, Su is an amateur MMA coach from Beijing. Loud, aggressive, unapologetic. He challenged Wei Lei. Zhu threw a few jabs and a right cross.
Yeah, he absolutely ripped him apart.
Wei Lei dropped, covered his head, and stayed down. Now, this video went viral in minutes. It got the whole martial arts council stressing. And the best part, Zhu wasn't just exposing one man. He offered a challenge. 1.2 million yuan for any traditional master who could beat him. His logic was simple. If qi is real, prove it. Now Zhu and Mao Baoguo actually had history. Before they could fight, Ma allegedly called the police. The beef never got resolved in the ring. Ma said, "I defeated Zhu spiritually." Ah yes, because when reality doesn't work, philosophy always does. But culturally, Zhu already won. Now guess what? After all of this, Zhu Xiaodong did not get praised. He got punished. The Chinese Wushu Association accused him of damaging martial virtues and insulting traditional culture. Some media framed him as attacking Chinese heritage. Zhu's response? "I'm not attacking Kung Fu. I'm attacking the fake Kung Fu." He compared it to food. You eat pork and beef, not rats. Absolute bars. But the system didn't care. In 2019, a court ordered him to pay 400,000 yuan to Chen Xiaowang for calling him a fraud. He also had to publicly apologize for 7 days. His social credit score downgraded to D. Probably the worst thing that could ever happen to you in China.
Yeah, I hear. Now, I know another martial artist by the name of Ramsey Dewey who lives in China, and he talked about it a little bit too. That was years ago I talked about that because I know it's a thing in China. It's very interesting.
So he can't use any high-speed trains and he's restricted from certain hotels. His social media accounts? Wiped. To survive online, Su has to appear in clown makeup to hide his face, and also use a fake
Oh,
name if
come on.
challenging others. He's accepted that he may never compete publicly in China ever again. And without him, it's gone crazy. Especially with this next case right here. Now before anyone says, bro, this is just a China problem, it's made its way over to Vietnam as well. Not only that, but here it's become an entire cult of fake masters and students. There's a Vietnamese
dear.
martial arts leader who basically turned fake chi into a full business model. This man claims he can channel electricity through his body, knock people down with one finger, and stop swords with his stomach. This guy wears a suit like he's a corporate villain, and his students fly backwards, twitch on the floor, and collapse like NPCs. Did a whole shuffle before hitting him.
Yeah, this is a whole.
They're just showing off now.
This is a whole cha-cha, bro. You getting those hips loose.
Just a mere touch.
Just like,
Already got him
you
like
got him like jiggling around.
Now, real martial arts experts have said that this is fake, these are staged, and they're just performances. But that didn't stop.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They truly are. I watched them. Okay. Let me be real for a second. There's too much nuance in martial arts for myself to claim mastery. So I'm trying to be objective in my martial arts. But it's like this. Whenever I see stuff like this, it's like, and it's like, yeah, like you said, there's a lot of money in it, but it's also like, just makes me groan every time I see it, because like, they're just lying. They're lying.
Just a mere touch. Already got him like that. Now, real martial arts experts have said that this is fake, these are staged, and they're just performances. But that didn't stop him. He built a mini empire. Sham demonstrations, mystic teachings, paid followers, and absolute devotion from his disciples. Not just fake fighting, but a whole belief. So, is all Kung Fu fake? Absolutely not. Traditional
No.
martial arts like Wing Chun
No, things like Wing Chun are extremely popular, and they're very effective and stuff like that.
and Chin style Tai Chi work when actually trained realistically. The problem isn't the art itself, it's the 1% who claims supernatural abilities. They reject actual modern training and use this tactic to
Yes.
exploit students. The actual fraudulent part happens when someone says, I can teach you reverse curse technique.
Gojo?
At the end of the day, this entire fake master trend isn't really that complicated. It's not
It's just goofiness I guess on like a nationwide scale, apparently.
not some grand mystery of Kung Fu being fake or like ancient culture being useless. It's just a form of marketing, and when people stop testing things and just believe whatever they see. Because real fighting is boring, you know? It's conditioning, footwork, timing, and getting hit in the face more times than you'd like. Fake fighting is way better for business. No bruises, you know, no losses, just that internal energy. And that's how you end up with dudes who've never sparred in their life explaining why punches don't work on them. Until someone throws the right hook. So if you ever find
Yeah.
yourself in a situation where you gotta put up those fists, make sure you have your 6 chakras unlocked so you can cultivate your airbending techniques.